Hello today, welcome back to P5. Welcome back to Chihaya quest. Oh wait, I should get a fortune persona on me. I might not have one. Do nothing.
I'll ask you again some other time.
I might have one, I might not. Emperor Star Chariot? Nope. I didn't make one though. Oh, we're starting with the Velvet Room excursions.
Hey, inmate!
How great. Let's see if I can't make one with what I have.
The inmate needs our guidance. You wish to perform what path do you want?
Sure.
Okay, choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Wait, let me register first, because Ame no Uzume is pretty strong. Don't know if I've increased it at all since I got it.
You change your mind. You'd like to read the compendium? You want to read? Are you sure?
There we go.
Time for some rehab. You wish to perform it. Let us begin the search. You okay with this?
I will take a hit,
Select the
but
skills you'd like to inherit.
maybe it'll save me a little bit of money in the long run.
Will it gain new power? I see.
And plus, I might be at the point where I never need a lover's persona again. Not for On, anyway.
Are you finished?
I think she's, like, at the point where the next time I hang out with her, she'll max out. I don't go into that Velvet Room entrance too often, so it's kind of lost where I was for a second.
I'm going to shrivel up.
Alright, let's do a verification test.
Good evening.
A human-sized stuffed animal. Look how fluffy his hair is. He goes along with it. That's correct. My hair is very fluffy. Does me being a guy have anything to do with this?
Here we go. Is this? What shall we do?
We did it. Another job well done for the Phantom Thieves. I should be running this fortune teller booth.
What? What?
Yeah, because she met me. The true inspiration of the people. What do you mean, what did I do? I've been here the entire time. Yes, I'm an Esper. Maybe you shouldn't. Because that thing doesn't work, and it's just salt. Oh yeah, where's my money, by the way?
That'd be helpful.
You notice how Shibuya is the fortune, like the wheel of fortune. She's got wheels on her dress. It's so subtle that, you know, whatever. It's like a brick to the face. Fortune rank 2. Yeah, I'll come back because I really want the next skill I'm gonna get from you. It's really important to me.
Goodbye.
Know exactly who it is. It's my one true love. There's a movie I want to see. It's called Mes Miserables, a remake of a classic. Apparently it came out this summer. I want just one day off from this Futaba business. Care to join me? Why yes, that would be great. Thank you. Then let's meet in front of the theater in Shibuya.
Sorry.
It was him. He stole the silverware. He even stole the candlesticks. Thief! Confess your crime. Oh, is there no God in this world?
I feel like I was able to learn how to be more compassionate to others. My kindness increased. I don't mind.
Indeed. I'm in your debt.
People saying the same stuff.
You're back.
Is it just me, or have there been a ton of info leaks lately? It's not Medjet, right? I think they'd make it into a much more theatrical occasion. You're right, they didn't make any declarations or anything. Still, it is quite a headache. The hate we're getting online is too insane too. People are treating us like this is all our fault. They may denounce us if we do not hurry and take care of this. Has anyone come up with a plan for solving this problem? Give me some more time. I want to try harder too. We have to do whatever we can. Either way, simply relying on Futaba will not do. Well, if we run out of options, that might be our only choice. Other messages. Who cares about Oya? Care about Mishima. Do you hear those cries of joy? I'm talking about the sudden burst of posts we just got on the fan site. It must be because of how popular the Phantom Thieves are. Good for them. Right? Wait, why are you talking about it like you're not involved? Anyway, let me tell you about the most interesting thing I've found so far. Indiscriminate acts of violence in Shibuya. Pretty scary, huh? I can't find much more than that, though. All of the posts mentioned rumors they heard in the underground mall in Shibuya, but nothing else. It's not super reliable. It'd be good if we could find out more about those rumors, but my presence is limited to the web. You might want to try and learn more on your own if you're interested. Guess we have no choice. I suggest you infiltrate the underground mall as a store employee if you want to find more info. Who's been assaulting people? Alright, speaking of Mishima, let's go find him. There he is. Being not shady at all, hanging out in the red light district.
Hi. Come on, let's get going.
There's just a damn gun on the table. I know it's a replica, but still, maybe not the best idea. Really not a good idea. Yeah, tell me about it. Because Y is really, really greedy, and he charges through the roof. Yeah, defend yourself with the gun that doesn't work. Mishima seems extra motivated. Moon Rank 5, Mishima's Desperation. Increases EXP earned by backup members.
All right. Actually...
This is really shady. This is the dumbest teenage bullshit. He's literally hanging out with a friend at a diner. Who cares that people from middle school didn't want to hang out with him?
It's just...
It's not what it looks like, okay? Like, really, if people from middle school were like, oh, you didn't come to our get-together. Like, so? Fucking middle school, bro.
Damn it.
He's really insecure. Really, really insecure.
Sorry. Well, see you later.
Hey,
No, I shouldn't. Not yet. Don't know what Yusuke wants. Maybe to go to the palace. Let's head over to the underground mall in Shibuya. So we can find out more about that mission we got last night from Mishima. About people being abused here, being assaulted or whatever. So the way this mission works is in order to get the name of whoever's responsible, you have to have worked at the flower shop 3 times. So we've already done it twice, so by just working here once, we can get the name of the culprit.
good work.
Be careful on your way home. It's been dangerous in this area lately. What do you mean? Haven't you heard? There have been quite a few assaults. Just the day before yesterday, a man was hospitalized after getting attacked by someone. Attacked by who? It's only a rumor, but I heard it from a famous thug. It was a famous thug from around here named Taizo Naguri. But the police can't handle the situation without any proof. Honestly, I've been worried too. I only take the main roads home, even if it takes a bit longer. Maybe the Phantom Thieves could do something about him since the police have their hands tied. Here's your pay.
You've worked hard. How are you feeling?
I got 2 into my kindness. And more importantly, we got the name of our guy. So now we can do that mission.
Wanna head back?
personas. Good old Neko Shogun. Make sure I still have you. Didn't fuse you away. I would never. Well, I probably will eventually. I could have just answered her message. What's up, Hifumi? Somewhere outside with not too many people. I think I know a place like that. Our bond won't deepen quite yet, but we can hang out with her. Maybe we should go to Inokashira Park. Invite her.
I look forward to it. Yes. Well then.
I feel like my bond with Hifumi will grow stronger soon.
Okay, let's end here for today.
Wasn't that nice? Another group message, probably from Futaba. It has been 2 weeks. How much longer are you going to make me wait? Just a little bit longer. Are you really going to uphold your promise? Of course we are. We need your help after all. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do anything about Medjed. Then hurry it up. Mind if I cut in? There's something I'd like to ask you. What is it? There have been information leaks from various high-profile companies lately. Are those Medjeds doing? Who knows? I don't care about that stuff. They might be behind it, or they might not. Is it possible for you to look into that? Possible? It's easy. Who do you think I am? Hold on, I'm not falling for that trick. First, you keep your promise. Do so, and I'll lend you my help. It is a little suspicious, isn't it? You would think it's Medjed. Alright, time to save the game. Because it's a good old crafting time yet again. Maybe I'll get lucky and this will go my way for the 3rd time in a row. Alright, what else have I not made just yet? Let's get some smoke screen on.
What are your thoughts?
Hypno Mist.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
Treasure Trap.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
And that's all I can make in terms of stuff I haven't made just yet. I'm gonna make some go-ends. Those can come in handy, perhaps. They're more useful in mementos than anywhere else. They're time savers. And why not? Let's add a lockpick. There we go.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
I only got 2. So time to cut footage, and I'll see you guys when I get +3. There we go. +3. That took about, 6 minutes.
Well then.
Oh, by the way, when I was doing that, I did confirm, I think I talked about this in the last episode, but I had skimmed over the dialogue, so I didn't really notice it. But when it is, I think daytime out or summer out, whatever, you do, what am I doing? I need to go to Shibuya. You do get the opportunity to make more items than you normally would. Morgana says that. I just skimmed over it and was like, I don't know whether or not that's a thing or not, but it is a thing. Oh, no, I wanted to go to the walkway, damn it. I feel like I read that at one point and kind of pushed it out of my mind because it wasn't that important to me. And besides, if you're going on my schedule, it doesn't matter all that much because at this point I could just have Kawakami make stuff for me whenever I wanted. So it's not all that important. It's Sunday night, so we can still get our juice.
What do you want?
How convenient. The Vitality Ojiru increases proficiency, which is the stat I've been working on, obviously. Let's head up to Shinjuku now. Wait, let me check my messages. Maybe she texted me. She did. Sweet. Please let me verify your skills. I have the perfect client for your test. Come on, don't you want to know? Just give me a bit of your time. Let's go hang out with Chihaya and get a very useful skill.
Good evening. Yes.
He doesn't seem too happy about it, though. This is so Japanese.
What?
Japanese fiction really likes the trope of daughters of well-to-do families being in arranged marriages. Now, I don't know how practically common it actually is in reality, but it makes for some very convenient storytelling mechanics. I'm playing a game right now. Well, that's a different topic, but I mean outside of this very game, not literally right now, but in my spare time that has used this exact trope.
Is this?
And of course well, it's not the case with this dude. This guy seems okay. But it's always the trope of the arranged fiance, the male character, is always like a total dick. Persona 3 was guilty of this trope. And maybe other Persona games are guilty of it as well. I wonder which ones. He should follow his heart. Are you calling me unoriginal? feel like this is the thing the hero would say to be cool, because he's a cool guy. See, it worked. Stop questioning me, Chihaya. I know what I'm doing here. Like I said, I should be running this fortune booth. I should be scamming people into buying holy stones, not you. Look, we did it. We saved a happy marriage. Aren't I the greatest? I'm amazing. Is it really fate if it can be changed, though? Doesn't that kind of contradict the definition? I'll provide a special fortune service for you from now on. Why, thank you. No, seriously, thank you. This skill's awesome. This is like the most OP broken skill. I can sense Chihaya's motivation. Fortune rank 3. Money reading. Temporarily increases money earned from battle. Boy, is that a really vague description for what this actually does. The way this skill works is, say you're gonna go into the metaverse on a certain day. Well, if you go see Chihaya first and pay her 5,000 yen, you can get this money reading. And what it does is that when you win battles in the other world with all-out attacks, so the battle ends in an AOA, you get extra money. And considering it only costs 500,000 yen to get the reading, and you fight a bunch of enemies in the metaverse, the return on the investment is enormous. It's free money. It's literally free money.
Alright.
You can't lose. So essentially from this point onwards, money is just not an issue. It is no object. So if you couldn't afford the things like SP adhesives up to this point, well, you probably can now. Coupled this with like Yoshida's negotiation skills of being able to extort money out of shadows and still kill them with AOAs. Holy crap, you can get a lot of money in a short amount of time. It's obviously possible for you to get this skill before the Kanejiro Palace. I believe so. Like, yeah, I could have been focusing on
Goodbye.
Chihaya before focusing on some other things. Like, I was really wrapped up in Kawakami's. But I kind of like this one better. Or rather, I like Kawakami's skill better, so I focused on her first. But you can get hers before... get them both before doing the 4th palace. That's what really matters. I will be on standby at the hideout tomorrow. Truth be told, I found something interesting. It's a DVD that talks about paintings from around the world. Although I bought it, I don't have a device to play it on. And even if I did have one, the kinkatas are noisy at my dormitory. How do you pronounce that? The bug's name. As such, I'd like to borrow your room. I'll go to your place tomorrow to hang out, if that's alright. Because we have those things in Texas that it's like a super Japanese trope summer thing where they enter that sound effect of those, is it kinkatas, cicadas? I think cicadas is, well, I think it depends on where you're from. I think I've heard some really weird pronunciations because I'm from Texas, and we definitely have those things during the summer. They're like, it's hard to describe what they look like. They're kind of like green and they have wings. I used to have a pair of cats that would like literally find them in trees from outside and then drag them inside. Those cats were fucking crazy. And then they would make the same noise but in your house, and it was really, 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 really annoying. And then you had to find where the cat would stash it.
Hey.
Those cats were weird.
Hey.
But at least they didn't tell me to go to sleep early. Ha ha ha, P5 beam. Yusuke's downstairs, but who cares about that loser? I don't want to watch DVD about painting with you. I want to go over to... spoiler. guess what I'm gonna do today? Let's go see Shibuya and get this magical money service that we just learned about.
Is this?
Get a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Did she just say something about me having luck with women or unluck? Whatever. Money reading. 5,000 yen. Have my fortune read, please.
Here we go.
Vwam. I'll obtain more money than usual. The money received when you win a battle with an all-out attack will increase today. How great. Super overpowered. Alright, now let's head over and see our good buddy Iwai. Where is he?
Hey,
Oh, that's right. We can talk to him about the bottle gun. Let's ask him. Just ask him. I should be able to ask him at my current guts level. What are you here for? I looked inside that bag like 4 months ago. 3 months ago. That was like at the beginning of May. Can't talk about it here. Stop by again tonight after the shop's closed. So you can't do it during the day. His confidant, his obvious confidant that's going to be started, happens at night.
You should be great.
Get rid of this stuff. Oh, I never did look at the equipment that I got from Kawakami washing stuff for me. We'll look at that in a second. Actually, let's just do it now, so that I know how good what I have is. Alright. Do I have anything that's better? Nope. Okay, I'm free to sell off my weapons. Except for the Black Code Katana. That's useful. What about protectors? Okay. The fancy color that we got from that wash is better. Sure. Give you the accountant cape on. Perfect. Everyone has good stuff now.
Hey,
Now we can sell off those extra equipables. So
I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
all of this can go.
That's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine.
I wish there
You should
was
be
a
grateful.
sell
I
all,
guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess
but
that's
that only
fine.
works on treasure and not your extra stuff.
You should be grateful.
Keep the black rock. Oh, did I sell off one of the black robe things? Whoops. Oh well. Not too worried about it, to be honest. Keep our consumables.
Okay.
Alright, let's look at all our weapons.
good.
So he's got new stuff in. Don't want to spend too much. I'll just get new things for people who could use big upgrades. And that's it. So
All right. Which one?
let's look into protectors first, because I always like protectors.
All right.
Whoops, those are ranged weapons.
Okay.
Because I'd rather not die than
That's good.
anything else. So yeah, let's get
That's what you're-
the hero
you
the
better
best
not
thing.
Use it to pull a prank. Don't break it.
I'm gonna
okay?
splurge and get everyone the best thing. Except for maybe Mona. Yeah, because the thing he just got's okay, it's decent. Oh, the accountant cape that we put on is really close to the most expensive thing, so I'll pass on that.
That's what you better not use it to pull a
Upgrade
prank.
Yusuke. As well as Makoto.
All right. All right. Which one?
Oh, that's really close to what I have. Wow, God, the sleep stick is really, really good. That's close. That's the same. That's pretty close as well.
That's
I'll
what you
upgrade
should do. Don't
Fox.
break it, okay?
Yusuke is a pretty good physical damage dealer. I feel pretty good with what I have. And no need to buy accessories from him ever again thanks to the SB adhesives.
Come again.
So, let's look at our stats here. It's our optimal party lineup to start off here. Okay, So Makoto and Yusuke are at the lowest out of those 29s. 415, 510, 467, and it would be Morgana. This will be our starting lineup for the new palace. I think I'm good to go. Let's head over to our hideout, which is just my room, but whatever.
Hey, we're all here.
Let's hold our meeting. We'll just have to believe that Futaba can take care of Medjed and focus on stealing her heart. That cleanse thing's happening August 21st. We gotta save Futaba before then.
Okay.
Let us start.
We start the meeting.
Let us sort through our current state of affairs. We can't prepare until we learn more. We should prioritize that for now. Oh, well, that's it. Infiltrate the palace.
All right, I'm gonna bust loose.
And luckily, we don't have to drive through the entire desert again.
Time to work. Let's do this.
Now, before we head into the palace, this is a really interesting dungeon. It's one of my favorites. It's got a cool aesthetic. It has a neat song. Fun enemies, fun puzzles. It tells a story. It also has really interesting game mechanic vibes to it, as well as like weird trivia things, in my opinion. So let's take this beginning area, for example. I came up here to the side, and there's like a treasure here. Just one item. It's like, well, why build this entire location to just come up here and get one treasure? That's a little weird, right? Especially when you're not technically inside the palace yet. Why is that? Well, I'll give you my opinion, and a lot of the things I'm going to say about this palace are speculation, but bear with me. I think they built this entire little location just to create this little transition. That entire little slide down and little shot that I did right there. Because that scene was used in a trailer. Can't remember if it was PV03 or 04, but it was like really a prominent shot that was in a trailer. And it makes me think that that's the only reason that exists, so that they could program that and put it in a trailer and make their game look cool. I'm pretty sure that's it. Because it's really out of place. There's nothing else like that at the start of a palace. Oh, I have so much to talk about during this palace. I'm gonna get very chatty and talk about weird speculation about the game's development. Also, you can see we're now barred from going the way we went. Let's look for another entrance. Let's check outside the pyramid. Actually, let's look at the map. So, this is the big staircase that we went up the first time we came here. This palace's design is really cool. Alright, now I'm going to show you a little clever game design. Let's keep the camera pointed behind us and look right down there at the floor. There she is. It's nice that they put the transition there. So obviously if you have the camera behind you and you're just running towards the door, she'll talk to you and then the camera will shift to this angle. But you can see that even if you do have the camera pointed behind you, that she does a natural fade into the world and she doesn't just pop into existence. Why don't we make a deal? You wish to proceed further? A deal? There's a town nearby. I would like you to take back that which the bandit there stole from me. Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing a town on the way here. We did see a town. It's also in the animated cutscene. If you bring what was stolen back to me, I will give you a reward. I'll even tell you how to proceed. Can't you tell us any more details? Anything about this bandit or what was stolen? You'll learn all the information you need to know once you arrive. We'll need to head outside if we want to go to the town. We can go when you're ready, Joker. Alright, let's go. We can probably see it from here. Good point. Let us observe the surroundings and search for any towns that may lie about. So you can kind of see it in the distance there. Actually, you can see it pretty well. Not that it's modeled all that well, but whatever. Don't worry about that. This town is very interesting to me. So what you need to do is come up here.
I should write something.
I save first. So town in the distance. I can see what appear to be buildings over there. Want to head over to the town, Joker? It's pretty far away, so this is my chance to shine. Let's go. This entire part of the palace is very interesting. So now we're in a town. It looks quite desolate. Now this is just my speculation, but I guess the town could be interpreted as Yongan Jaya. I don't think it necessarily is in terms of resemblance. Like, it kind of mixes modern and like Egyptian architecture.
Show me your true
Stop
form.
you from spotting me. But you can kind of see it's like a little Japanese, but a little ancient as well.
Now's our chance to stretch. Go.
Okay, this is from Hifumi's Confidant. Mid-battle party change. Hifumi Togo's Confidant ability, Koma Sabaki, allows you to switch out party members mid-battle. On Akira's turn, you can select who to switch in by pressing the L2 button and selecting party from the order menu. Switching out party members will count as Akira's action for that particular turn. Also, you cannot switch out an afflicted teammate, so they can have status ailments or be dead. Let's take a look at it. So, some RPGs have a similar system as this. Let me put in Ryuji.
Fox, withdraw.
Notably, of recent and of also Atlas Persuasion, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE also has this mechanic. And I remember when I first played that game, I was like, man, I wish Persona had this, and now it does. Fantastic.
We're on the ground. Nice going, Skull.
Give me some money. Oh, I was hoping to do an all-out attack afterwards. Oh well. So I want to show off the money bonus from Chihaya.
All right.
So what's interesting about this location, this town, is that you don't spend too much time in here. This part of the palace is rather short-lived. Did you already head down the... No, you're right there. You're gonna spot me, but I was too fast. This town, again, rather short-lived part of the palace. And what's interesting is that sometime before the game released in Japan, a screenshot was shown off, I believe, in Famitsu of this location. And ultimately it showed off like a thing that doesn't actually happen. It showed the party like climbing rooftops in this location, and it made it seem a lot bigger than it actually is.
Just stay there.
But that never happens. You never come here and climb roofs or anything. So it kind of says how, even in the final, I don't know, 8 months of development, how some plans changed for palaces. My suspicion is that this palace was the last one developed, or like the last one finished in the game. Obviously it's not the last palace of the game, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they were all made in the order in which they appear. My suspicion is that it was the last one that was made in development.
Show me your true form.
It's the only palace where, believe it or not, I would say actually has a couple of bugs in it. They're not really important bugs. They're not game affecting. They are,
I'm not done.
I think, what a tester would classify as Class D. They're not too important.
Some other way.
But they are there, and I do see them every time I play the game, so I've done this palace enough times that I know where they are, and I know how to recreate them. Oh, guard here. Save some SP. We were just going for the knockdown. go for that all out.
Stay there. This is it.
I don't want to get into it too much, but there is a really interesting point I have to make about, because I think this palace is the last one that they developed, and how that might relate to Futaba's role in the game, and some suspicions I have about her prior to release, and like at what point her character was completely fleshed out in development. I have a lot of suspicions about it. Alright, this is where we need to go. Here's our bandit. Thought I heard someone rustling around out here. And here y'all are. Welcome to the desert, fellow traitor. What does he mean by traitor? I think he means thief. A group of criminals coming after a fellow traitor. Let's get after him. Oh, I might screw this up. There's a optimal way to do this little puzzle, because that's what it is. It's a puzzle. Let's see, there he is. So I've kind of forgotten how to do it. It's been several months since I've tried. Let's try approaching from this angle. So when you get close to him, he runs away, and depending which angle you approach him from, he will run a certain direction. So let's try going over here now. Alright, I think I did it right. Our goal is to trap him into the square. And the trick is to not follow him directly, but to cut him off at the pass. There he goes. Now he has no escape. Let's go face him. Let's talk. You guys came to raid the tomb too, right? Why don't we work together and share the plunder? This is a really interesting idea. To me, this says, well, in that case, I guess I don't have a choice. To me, this entire sequence says that because there's nothing else like this in a palace where you're going to like a separate area and talking with an enemy. It's really weird and different. So again, this kind of reeks of last second of, you know, rushed in game development. I think they kind of had a different idea for how this location was going to go originally, and it ended up turning into this. Don't know if you have any weaknesses. You might. Brain jack. That's not good.
Okay.
Luckily, Makoto was the one that survived that. Great. I agree, Mona. Don't target Mona, please. Oh, Brain Jack again. Luckily, Makoto once again was spared. Well, Ryuji's fucking dead. Oh, no, he survived. Nice. Let's go with... Everyone's a little low, so I'll just heal. No, that's not going to do much. Mona really needs to get Mediarama already.
Eat this!
Oh, Mona. Gonna have to use a consumable. Alright. Oh, I don't have it, do I? Oh, damn it. Okay.
Not this one. Hold on.
Let's see, what have I not used in this situation?
Persona!
Gonna try Sayo.
Neko Shogun! Go down!
Nope. Sure would suck if I had to cut footage for a death, which could happen.
Can't believe it. I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support.
Hang in there.
Thank you, Skull.
Persona!
I'm gonna keep trying for weaknesses with Joker.
Some other way.
Whoops.
Opponent
What have I
is
not
strong.
used?
Don't do anything
Agi, Bufu,
reckless.
Garu. Could end up being Bless or Curse.
Persona! Close up. Ravage them.
Well, not Bufu,
Nice flow.
but Makoto with a great follow-up.
Okay? I'll thrash them. Knock down, Queen. You have them on the rope.
Let's go.
This'll end it.
I would really like it if Mona could get experience out of this.
Using this.
So I'll take a little risk here.
That isn't easy.
Of course, Skull might just end up knocking him back out. Or attacking me, thanks. No, I got hit with sleep because of sleep stick.
They're attacking Queen. Pay attention. Joker's asleep? Not good. He's vulnerable.
Well, that works. Stolen Papyrus. We really need to get levels inside of this palace so that that doesn't become an issue. Battles like that, I mean. Do I want to keep Tentarafu? It's not a skill that I make too much use of. Sure, I'll get rid of Dormina. Some kind of papyrus parchment. I'm gonna peek anyway. Actually, I don't know if it says anything if you look at it inside of the item menu. Well, doesn't seem to be very friendly now, does it? Shall we head back? Let me look at it in the key items. A bundle of paper you stole back from bandits at the desert town. Yeah. I won't let you like read the jumbled mess that's on it. Whoops. Let's head back to town. And that's it. You never go back to that location for any reason. Alright, so let's save the game. Actually, no, don't rotate when you're inside of palaces. There's no point. You just end up wasting a lot of spots. We're at 52 hours and 7 minutes now. So in part, 42 that's going to be, we will continue progressing through the Futaba Palace. I doubt we'll do it all in 1 hour. I really, really doubt it. Just like the Kaneshiro Palace, it's one that you can do in a single day. So we will take care of that. My guess is that we will get close to the end by the end of the next episode. And in the following part, we're going to go from finishing this palace to taking down the boss on the very next day. So no need to wait. So next 2 parts is just all this palace and all the stuff that has to do with Futaba.